Always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the light side of life. If life seems jolly rotten, there's something you've forgotten, and that's to laugh and smile and dance and sing. When you're feeling in the dumps, don't be silly chumps. Just
Happy Homebrew Wednesday, boys and girls. Hope you're having a great week. And this one is a real quick one because I didn't have a huge amount of content for you, but I have a little. This is late on a Wednesday. I am staring down a barrel at a night's bottling. It's my least favourite part of homebrewing, as I'm sure it is for many others. It's one of those necessary evils that I'm doing my level best to alleviate from my homebrewing experience as often as possible. But there's no way with this one. Kegs are either full or gonna have something in them imminently. So tonight I am bottling the raspberry and damson Berliner Weisse. Some more on that I'll cover in a second. I'll recap really quickly what's happened in the last few days. Not a lot is the answer. The brown ale finished at 101.4, 101.5, something like that. So I added gelatin to that, and that's cold crashing. Been cold crashing for about the last 24 hours. Had a quick look in on it earlier, starting to look clear. So I think the job is done in that respect, and hopefully be getting that kegged in the next day or so. So moving on, what else? Nothing much has really happened. There's been no brew days. There won't really be another significant brew day probably until after payday, when Gumby's Brewhouse is reacquiring funds and we can order some grains, some hops and some yeast. In the meantime, I do have one thing I want to show you. I bought this Brew Firm, bring it up close, Brew Firm Abbey beer, so it's Trappist Abbey Ale. Bought this in the summer of last year. Not really sure. I'd seen a lot of reviews of the Brew Firm kits. I did the tar beer or the wit beer in the summer. That came out really nice. So I know these take a lot of aging. So the idea of this bad boy is this is the beer for next Christmas. So should have a good 10 or 11 months of aging, and I figure that will be enough. And then I'll have, I don't know, 9 litres, whatever it makes. Super strong, lovely Trappist Belgian beer to drink next Christmas, and forget the fact that I'm surrounded by family and friends. Yay. I don't mean that really, I don't. Friends and family are very important, obviously, but so that's one thing. We're doing that in, I don't know, the coming week or so when time allows to do a kit. What else? I've been, as I mentioned, I'm bottling tonight. I'm always trying to find ways that I don't have to bottle as often or ever if I can help it. One of those is finding a way that I can utilise the taps on the kegerator and transport beer from that and keep it portable for a period of time. Now, I do have this, which came from the local Brentwood brewery. This is one that you might have seen these. You can buy them in a number of places. Paid about £3 for it. It's just a little, well, it's not a growler, it's just a plastic beer container. It pressurizes, it keeps beer fresh-ish and fizzy-ish, carbonated-ish, for, I'm going to say ish no more times, for a short period of time. It's okay, it's adequate, but it's not a solution. So that is what I've got for the moment. In the week, I acquired something new though. This here is, I think it's American because it's in imperial measurements. It's 16 ounce. Now this is a brew to go beer tumbler. It holds 16 ounces, which I had to actually convert to metric, so I have no idea what that was. And it's just under 500 mil, about 450 mil. Basically, this is an insulated, break resistant, spill resistant glass for drinking your beer on the go. Great. That's one part of it. The other part is that on order I have the one of these growlers. I did a bit of research, found a really nice one, got a little sling to go with it, so I'm going to look an utter twat, but I'll be able to take 2 litres of beer out with me when I go fishing. I know when I'm going to parties, going into town for the day, whatever it might be, picnics, you the world's your oyster, the way I say it. And the glass will allow me to drink safe in the knowledge that I'm not going to spill it when I'm shit-faced, and I can't break the glass or vessel that I'm trying to drink from. So that is one small acquisition from this week's efforts. Got this far into a homebrew Wednesday, haven't had homebrew. So without further ado, still on the stout. This is coming on very nicely. So, mentioned bottling tonight, the sour. I had a quandary over this as to whether to just add sugar to bottles and bottle it and hope there was still enough yeast in suspension to do the job for me, or whether to add a little bit of yeast back to it and just force the issue, basically. I decided to do the latter. Main reason being that the Berliner Weisse originally was false carbonated. It sat in the fridge, cold temperatures. Not sure the yeast will have survived that from the original beer, so I think I need a little reintroduction. So, mentioned I did that wit beer, the Brewfern wit beer in the summer. I actually saved the yeast from that, and I used one of my own our preference at the time. So, what I'm currently doing is rehydrating, not the whole sachet, but I know somewhere between a quarter and a half of it. This is going to go into the bucket before all the sour's dumped back in out of the demijohns it's in at the moment. Give it a little, well, no, I won't spoil it because I don't want to add any O2 at this point, but let that mix, and then I'll be siphoning off into the bottles, which are, well, just take my word for it, they're down here on the bottle tray. Quick. There you go. So you can see I've been busy sanitising there. Sour is ready to go over here, bucket down here. You get the idea. I've got an hour or so that's going to be really quite dull and boring, but you've got to do what you've got to do. So that covers this evening's activities. I should have a bit more interesting stuff to cover next week, next Homebrew Wednesday. This coming Monday I have my inaugural night of my brewing circle that I'm starting up, so I'm going to take the camera along, see who turns up. Hopefully we can talk to a few people, take some pictures, see some merriment, see what it's actually going to involve, which at this stage I couldn't tell you anymore. So some of that hopefully I'll be able to show you next week. Guys, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much. Think of me for the next hour or so while I'm bottling and not enjoying myself very much. I'll see you guys next week. Have a good one. Enjoy yourselves. Stay safe. Thanks. Bye.